Hi Virgo, welcome to my third channel, my Virgo only channel. My name is Chelsea. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I post every day bringing you the latest updated tarot reading. In this reading, we're going to find out when it comes to love, what are you missing out on? Today is the 22nd of January 2024. Time here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia is 6:43 a.m. Okay, Virgo, let's get your reading started. Spirits and angels, please show me for Virgo. When it comes to love, what is Virgo missing out on? Let's find out, Virgo. Aww. Thanks for being here, Virgo. Wow, 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 wow. Look at this, Virgo. You're missing out on something huge when it comes to love, but we'll see. We'll see more. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm seeing here, Virgo, especially for those of you who are single, because the Nine of Pentacles is a single energy. Some of you, Virgo, you could be way too independent, way too self-sufficient, right? It's, you know, I always talk about when something is too much, even if it's a good thing, it becomes a poison. So you're missing out on these two, Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. I think it has something to do with being just way too independent and way too self-sufficient, okay? And I feel like, again, Virgo, this is a reading for those of you who are still single, because the Nine of Pentacles is right smack in the middle here. Okay, if you're in a happy relationship, everything is going well, you guys are married or getting married, engaged, living to everything is all good, then this is not the reading for you, okay? But Virgo, look, Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is like the best, the best thing ever, right? You got the Ten of Cups, which is happily ever after, feeling emotionally fulfilling, right? And the Ten of Pentacles, on top of that, you are also missing out on family, on stability, on having, for some of you, it's family, as in, especially those Virgos who don't want to have children, okay? I'm not saying that you must have children, but if, you know, again, Nine of Pentacles, too independent. The thing about having children is I can totally understand not wanting to have children because it is a lot of work, right? And your world is going to revolve around theirs. You know that saying of you need like the whole village to, I'm so bad with sayings. You need the whole village, like the entire village to raise a child. That saying. I understand completely, but you might be missing out on this Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You can see these people, there are kids here. There's a kid. Where is the kid? Wait. There's a kid right here. You got the dogs. This is a family, okay? So some of you could be missing out on just really having a good, happy family. Where both of you and your person, whether you're still with this person or not, some of you, you could be in a relationship but choose not to have children, okay? Or you could be single and choose not to have children. In the future, if you do get married or, you know, get into a serious relationship, be missing out on this one, Virgo. But don't take my reading or any tarot readers' readings on YouTube literally word for word, okay? I need to repeat this every time because this is a general reading. I'd be too silly to think that this is just for you, tailor-made just for you. You do know how many people are watching it, right? So and for those of you who like to book me for a personal reading, I'm very accurate. Send me an email. There are many options: live video calls, or 2 to 3 days pre-recorded reading, emergency reading. So anyway, everything is in the description box below. But you're missing out on this, Virgo. Oh my gosh, this is like the best, right? These are the two cards. If they come out together, in whether like if it's a love reading or career reading, health reading, whatever reading, these two to come out together, this is the best. Okay, not just, some people get just the 10 of Pentacles, some people get just the 10 of Cups. Now if you get just the 10 of Cups, you may be happy, emotionally fulfilling, but then maybe there's a lack of Pentacles, as in Pentacles is financial stability, right? A home, financial stability, a home, or anything that is physical, abundance, prosperity. So these two combination is like perfect, right? You have the money, you have the stability, and you have the loyalty, you have everything, because number 10 is a completion number, right? And you have the kids, you got the pets, you got everything, the cars, the travels, if you like to travel, okay, anything that is of value to you. But this just basically, this is a double whammy, right? It's the best you can get in any reading coming out together. But look at the 9 of Pentacles. It's right smack in the middle, right? I'm going to show you like this. So alone, one person, and these two cards have other people in there. So what you're missing out on, Virgo, if you're way too independent, and not saying that if that's your choice, it's your choice, not saying that it's anything wrong, but this potentially could be something that you could be missing out in love, which is starting a family, having like some sort of support system, because look at this gray-haired person, it's like a father, or it's a support system, right? Just a sense of togetherness, okay? Sense of togetherness. That support system that I feel that will actually make you feel less alone, because in that Pentacles is an alone card. And also that you don't have to be doing everything by yourself, right? It feels like a shared, I'm hearing memory. You will build a lot of happy memories with these people, whoever you're gonna, be in a relationship with currently, or having kids, or I feel like Virgo again, this is that reading. This is that reading for those of you who are single, but also this is like a boss, BITCH energy as well. Too strong, too independent, too self-sufficient. You could be missing out on these two tens here, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You're happily ever after, your support system, people around you, children. I feel like Virgo, you be so, this is again a general reading, don't come at me at the comment box. This is like, it's almost like you can't actually see it. You feel like the best right now is to be the 9 of Pentacles for those of you who are single, or just way too independent, right? Or also those energy of like 50-50, 50-50. If you're in a relationship right now and it's like 50-50 kind of thing, like you do half, and then you pay half, and then your person pays half. Now this is a very American, European kind of thing. In Asia, we don't, the women don't pay for anything actually. And the Asian men who would chase after you, right? Woo you, as they would say, they would say back in the days, or woo you, chase after you, or go after you, whatever. They will have to make a lot of effort. Until today, right? A lot of Asian, especially like Chinese, even doesn't matter, Chinese, Indian, Malay. In my country, these are the three big races, right? So, but anyway, main races. Now, Virgo, this is that energy of like, oh, you don't have to open the door for me. You know, I'll open it myself. Oh, you don't have to do this for me. I can do it myself. Even if you're in a relationship right now, what you're missing out on is that if you allow your partner to do things for you instead of you doing it all by your own, like it's almost like you're missing out on not having to do everything by yourself. Okay, as in, for some of you, maybe your person currently, if you do have somebody, he or she doesn't, just let you be in the, like let you do whatever, right? And you're so independent, and they feel like, oh, okay, I don't have to do anything for Virgo because Virgo is so independent. Virgo's got his or her SHIT together, right? But what you're missing out on is that you don't actually have to do everything by yourself, okay? But back to that story, like this is quite interesting because a lot of people don't know, and I'm fully aware that majority of my subscribers are from the US. So a lot of you do not know that, but Asian men, when they want you, when they go after you, right? I would say the more traditional ones, okay? The modern ones, I don't know, because I haven't dated any modern Asian men, like recently, okay? So, but they have to buy you flowers. I remember on my first date, this was a long time ago, but so I would say more like a traditional, but we were young, we're like 16, 17, even like as teenagers. When they pick me up to go on a date, they bring me flowers. Not all the time, sometimes flowers, sometimes like a recorded, back then, like CD with a compilation of love songs. And this is like the courtship period, not like a relationship yet. And when you're in a relationship and you're already like intimate, once you're intimate, they bring you to see your parents already. So see the parents, and already there'll be some talks about marriage, which I was supposed to when I was 17 or 18. My first ex actually told my mom that it's like, oh, when I come back from the UK, because he was gonna further his studies and then for a few years and then come back. So when I come back from the UK, I think it will be time for me and Chelsea to get married. And my mom said, yeah, good idea. And then my mom told me, I was like, no. I said, I'm not getting married at like 18, 19, 20 years old. I'm not getting married. So, and I broke up with him because, he was in the UK, and then I thought it's long distance, and there's some things I didn't like, so I just broke up with him. But anyway, Virgo. So the problem these days, I feel like women are strong because we have to be strong. For men too, okay, sometimes it doesn't matter, male or female, but we feel like we have to be strong. We're strong because we feel like we have to be strong, for our partners or for our family, for ourselves, right? And this is that very independent energy, Nine of Pentacles. What you're missing out on is that you don't actually have to do everything by yourself, that you don't always have to be that person who provides. You don't always have to be that person, what's that word again? It's like you don't have to be the person who always has to give. Yeah, basically, let's put it simply. You can actually be with somebody if you don't have anybody right now who can actually share. Like, it's like a teamwork. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, teamwork. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You don't always have to prove that you are strong, that you're independent. You don't need anybody. Now, what's coming between you and like finding love is that you may not find love if you're way too independent. Like, for example, a woman, like, when she's way too independent, the guy will actually kind of feel like, oh, so emasculated, right? Some of them may feel that way. But then also it's that energy of exhaustion. Some of you might get exhausted. And look at the lovers here in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. This is actually really, really interesting, Virgo. Because these two, the lovers and Two Cups, both are in reverse, while you've got two tens here. Oh, you've got three tens. Ten of Swords in reverse. Those sorts of reverse kind of get released, right? Releasing pain, releasing relationships that didn't work out. Most of us, many of us, even after separation, you might still be energetically connected to that person, whether you're still with that person physically or not. Six of Swords. And Six of Swords can indicate, to me, it's like crossing the sea, crossing the water, or crossing the bridge. Virgo, some of you are missing out what's truly, truly out there as well. And this is like travel to me, right? Six of Swords. You might be missing out in different people from different countries, potential partners from different countries. Say, for example, you live in the States. Maybe wherever you're at right now, if you can't meet someone who is, you get bored with the pool of options, or that it's just not working out anymore. And a lot of people do that, right? I'm not encouraging this, but it could just be not a different country. It could be like in a different city, different town, right? Different state. Again, Six of Swords, it's like going further away from where you're at right now. Some of you single Virgos, or being in a SHITTY, I normally would say it, but it's YouTube, so I wouldn't say it, in a bad relationship, okay? The Six of Swords also can indicate that you can choose peace, right? For those of you, Virgo, if there are a lot of differences, this part I feel like it's for another group of you. If there are a lot of differences between you and someone you could be connecting with right now in a relationship, in a romantic connection, now if both of you butt heads all the time or don't agree to something, maybe what's missing is just thinking about the bigger picture, right? Ten of Cups, how both of you could actually, compromise, and how both of you could actually build a life together, as long as there's harmony, as long as there's like this togetherness, teamwork, right? Four Swords also can indicate like taking some time out before you say something that's gonna be hurtful. This just reminded me of when I was talking to this guy. I was dating this guy. I was in Bali. I was dating this guy, and he was like upset with me, right? And then he said, you know what, babe, he said, I'm gonna take a little break. It's actually very mature of him because he's actually younger than I am. So he said, I'm just gonna take a break. I know that if I was to say anything right now, I would be saying the wrong things and I would regret it. So then I said, okay. So I gave him that break. We're still talking, but we were dating. It was in Bali, and it's like I mentioned in some of my previous videos, where it's like Bali is like very transient place, right? And eventually he has to go back to his country. Eventually I'm gonna travel to somewhere else, but we're still in touch. Now that was actually the first time ever anybody has said that to me. Instead of arguing with me, instead of saying mean things, he said, before I say anything mean that I'm gonna regret. You know, like I just want to take a break, something along those lines. So Four of Swords, this card actually reminded me of that. Like, because there are disagreements here, right? The Lovers in reverse, Two Cups in reverse, not seeing eye to eye. For those of you in a relationship where maybe if it's tumultuous or it's not very peaceful or harmonious, the Four of Swords is like taking a break, right? Think first before you say something, because else you might say something that you don't mean. You might say something that you might regret. Some people say break up with somebody out of nowhere, like so quickly in the heat of the moment, right? So something about in the heat of the moment kind of thing, Virgo, for those of you currently in, or it could just be like a lesson, okay? Spirits could just be saying that take a break, choose harmony, Ten of Cups. Look at it in a bigger picture instead of paying attention to all the little details, right, Virgo? And Virgos love to pay attention to details. And that's actually a strength, but could also be a weakness. I'm also a Virgo, not picking on you for those of you who are new to my channel. So we've got the High Priestess here. Ooh. Now Virgo, Spirit's is saying that with the High Priestess, like, hey, something is written, something is destined for you. This card actually came out in your, I think it last 2 or 3 readings. Check out all the videos. They are updated, they're new. I post it right away most of the time. Unless I'm in the mood of doing a lot of readings for like, I'll do 2, 3 at the same time, but I can't post them right away, but it'll be like somewhere within 24 hours, okay? But anyway, we got the High Priestess here. You're missing out on, I do read the High Priestess as a marriage, okay? Missing out on marriage, because I remember predicting my friend's marriage, and this card came out, and I talk about this all the time because I was very new at tarot reading at that point, but intuitively I was like, yeah, you guys will get married, even though the High Priestess typically doesn't mean like a marriage. It means intuition, knowledge, you know, secrets, and she's the gatekeeper of this temple. She keeps all the secrets in the scroll right here. So I feel like, and it means so many things, yeah. A card, one tarot card means a lot of things. And what makes the difference between like just telling you the meaning of the cards and me intuitively feel something and how the cards interact, it's actually different, okay? So the High Priestess to me right now, it's marriage, because it's supported by the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This is a major arcana. And the High Priestess indicates secrets, right? These are those little secrets, maybe to happiness. Little secrets that I feel, again, the universe may have in store for you. Like, you don't actually have to be alone for the rest of your life. For those of you who have given up on love, right? I feel like that's just for a group of you who have given up on love. There's something in store for you that you just can't see it yet, okay? Because again, the High Priestess indicates secrets. You may not see it yet. It's being kept in like as a secret. Like, this is the secret to your happiness, your stability, a sense of like like feeling complete, because number 10 is a completion number, right? You got 3 10s here, but this 10 of Swords in reverse could just mean like you need to let go of whatever hurt, pain, anything that doesn't serve your highest good anymore, whether it's trauma from your past. And the 8 of Wands, some of you are missing out on online dating or traveling. This is a traveling card, but could also indicate communication, fast communication, passionate communication, swift communication, movement. So the 8 of Wands, to me, I do read it as like an internet, right? Fast communication. That's the fastest kind of communication. Some of you are missing out on meeting someone on a dating app. Okay, and don't come Don't come for me. Oh man, I don't believe in dating apps. Blah 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 blah. Okay, but let me tell you something. I have so many friends who have gotten married, engaged, or in a serious relationship through dating apps. I see it with my own eyes, and I even predicted it. Okay, one of my friends, he just broke up with this girl that he was so crazy over, but this girl was very promiscuous, right? And she just treated him like just a toy, basically. And he was so heartbroken because he was so into her. And I did a tarot reading for him because he was so sad. So I did a tarot reading for him. You know, my prediction is usually within 1 year. If you have booked me for personal reading, you know, or if you've live stream with me, you would know. It's within 1 year. So when I did his reading, I said there was actually a Two of Cups in an upright position as the outcome, and I used the Celtic cross spread, right? And I was like, and it was like towards the end of the year. I can't remember exactly which year. It was a few years ago. And I said, I think you're going to get into a relationship by the end of this year. And he was like, no way. I'm too heartbroken. I need time, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Boom. He got into a relationship right before the end of the year. And guess where he met her? On Tinder, okay? On a dating app. And they're still together. Possibly planning to get married and all that good stuff. They've been living together, very peaceful, no issues. I've seen them fight one time, but very, very quickly it was resolved. But anyway, Virgo, what I'm seeing here, some of you could be missing out on dating apps. Give it more time, right? Sometimes we gotta kiss many frogs before we meet our prince. And Six of Swords, some of you maybe you meet somebody when you travel, missing out on, or it could mean missing out on dating someone from like a different background or different race or just different, right? Six of Swords, like crossing the sea, it's a different land. You reach to a different land, so it's a different territory. So it makes me feel like, Virgo, for some of you, you're missing out on like meeting someone because you're not expanding your search. You're not expanding your search to like different types or different place, different country. So you might miss out on love because of that for some of you, and miss out on meeting someone great on a dating app. Okay. Temperance is in reverse, Knight of Swords. And another thing I'm seeing here, Virgo, some of you, the Knight of Swords can be like somebody who's like, I want things fast, I want things quick. But maybe sometimes, you know, love you can't actually force. It has to happen naturally, okay? Work, when it comes to work, oh, if I want to work faster, I can work faster because it's me, it's on me. I'm the only one who is in charge of myself and how fast I want to go. But when it comes to relationships, you have someone who needs to also agree with you. You can't force them, you can't control them. So that's another thing, right, Virgo? You may be missing out on love because you want things to move too quickly or too impatient, because we've got the Temperance in reverse. So you just gotta be cool as a cucumber, like the High Priestess here. And this is an all-knowing energy too. Again, it could mean intuition, so use your intuition. But the problem with the High Priestess and being a Virgo is that your intuition could get mixed up with fear, paranoia. Sometimes you're scared and we think it's an intuition, but maybe it's not. It just comes from your fear, right? So you need to distinguish the two, the black pillar and the white pillar, okay? Which one is your intuition, your gut talking, or which one is just your fear, trauma, Ten of Swords here. So use your intuition. But the High Priestess is also super calm, so you have to maintain your calm and don't try to rush things, because the Knight of Swords is just rushing. I want things quick, fast. I don't want to wait. perhaps love doesn't happen that way. Perhaps love doesn't happen overnight. For some people, it probably does, but majority, it takes time, okay? Let's see a little bit more. Virgo. This is fun. And we've got the Judgment right here. For Cups, see, too picky, too picky, Virgo. Too picky, too judgmental. And again, I'm not picking on you guys because I'm a Virgo. No, I'm a Virgo too. So the Judgment, the Four of Cups, look, some of you, either you're too picky or you get bored easily, and then the Judgment is like too judgmental. There is a difference between like a deal breaker. Like if it's a deal breaker, then that's a deal breaker, right? For example, if you want someone who isn't a divorcee, for example, or who has a lot of baby mamas, a lot of children all over the place with so many people, or all these baggages, I think you have all the right to not want to choose to not want to be with someone like that, because you know all the baggages that come with it, right? You don't want to deal with it, and that's like a deal breaker, and it's valid, okay? But for some of you, Virgo, it could be just little like nitpicking, right? Small little things. For example, like the Diary of CEO that I watched recently, this girl said that her client said, oh, he had a Velcro wallet, and that was a turnoff for her, and she didn't want to see him anymore after the first date. So some of you, maybe it's that, okay? But then also, again, with a Judgment. But if you've got your deal breaker, for example, like what I said to you, what I mentioned early on, like having too many baby mamas, too many kids, like all the baggages that come, it is a deal breaker. Not everyone wants to deal with that, right? And I think you have all the rights to not want to be with somebody like that. Not that there's anything wrong, it's just like your preference, right? And you understand the complications that could come with being with someone who's still like connecting with a baby mama. I don't know, my ex, he's American, and his dad had like 10 kids with all different women, and it's just mind-boggling, right? I saw all of these things only when I was living in the States for 8 years, right? But in Asia, no way, no way. It's very, very frowned upon. It's like, what? Once you get somebody pregnant, you gotta marry that person. Or you have to take care of that person for life, like financially, in the Asian culture. You can't just desert your kid and go have more kids with like few more people, that kind of stuff. It's very, very frowned upon in Asia. Even not being married and have kids before getting married, that's also something that's being frowned upon. If you get a girl pregnant, you have to marry that person. If not, the girl's brothers, they'll come and get you. They'll beat you up. It has happened many, many times. I've heard so many stories. You gotta marry, you're forced to marry the girl that you impregnated. There's no such thing as like, oh, I get you pregnant and I leave you and I go, be intimate with other people and have more kids. It's just, I don't know. It's mind-boggling. It's really crazy, to be honest. But anyway, Virgo, the Chariot here is in reverse. See, another card that indicates how you're not expending your search. Expend your search. If you always search in this area, it's time to search somewhere else, further away, okay? Again, it could be online. It could also be you physically just going to a different place, moving to a different place, right? And the energy of wanting things to move quickly, that could potentially be an obstacle, okay? Just be cool, be chill with the High Priestess here. And for some of you, maybe a little bit too judgmental. But you definitely all of these things could lead to you missing out. And love and now is not just any love. Virgo, I have to stress this again. It's not just any love. It's a happily ever after, growing old together, retiring together, having somebody next to you while you're on your deathbed, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, Virgo, this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated in some way, shape, or form, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. And again, if you'd like to book me for a personal reading, very, very accurate. I don't have one person telling me I'm not accurate. Even during my live stream, super accurate, on the spot. Everybody can see that. So, but if you prefer privacy, like you don't want to, you know, have your business being live streamed, you can book me for a personal reading. Okay, all of the information is in the description box below, but the live stream is more like for me to interact with my subscribers, my viewers, but also for those of you who are on a budget. Okay, but you have to super chat me. It's not free. Used to be free, not free anymore. People start to take advantage of it, and it's very draining. It's very, very draining. But some people got mad. It's not free. Yeah, it's not free, freeloader. But anyway, Virgo, don't forget to hit on the bell notification button if you want to be notified every time I post your videos here. And also go to my main channel, Chelsea Love Tarot, and go subscribe over there as well. Take care, Virgo. I hope to see you back here again sooner than later. I love you. Bye.